So first it was Skyward Sword, and now it is Breath of the Wild 2. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today we got some more leaks regarding more Zelda games, which this time is going to be the sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is pretty exciting stuff, some pretty crazy stuff. And this leak is actually coming from a retailer or whatever that previously leaked The Witcher 3 for Nintendo Switch, so they seem to have some kind of credible track record to some extent. But again, with any leaks, you got to take it with a grain of salt. So I'm going to throw up the screenshot up on the screen, and now you guys see Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 Collector's Edition for the Switch. 82.85. Is this euros, pounds? Okay, last time you guys roasted me for the Skyward Sword video, I don't know currencies across seas, man. I just know Canada and the US for the most part. Okay, so I apologize if I got that wrong. But anyways, so it says that obviously there's a placeholder date of, December 31st, 2020. Again, that's just a placeholder listed as an RPG. The rating is 12 plus for Nintendo Switch, of course, and all that good stuff. And there's actually a standard edition also that's priced at $69.99, which is not too far off. So does that mean the collector's edition is not going to have anything crazy like Breath of the Wild 1 collector edition, where we had like the Master Sword and all this crazy stuff and like the map? It sounds like maybe you just get maybe like a cool little art book or something with it, because it's not that much more expensive. I'm not really sure, but it's still really interesting. Now, normally some people say that the lack of EAN code would mean that this is not real. But the same thing happened with The Witcher 3 for Switch leak listing, that there's no EAN code for that either. So it's very interesting. And obviously the Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary, I believe, is next year, if I remember correctly. So, you know, maybe they're just gearing up towards a bunch of releases, a bunch of announcements. Now I'm still set on the fact that I still believe Skyward Sword is going to be coming out before Breath of the Wild 2. And there's one other thing that I actually didn't mention in the last video when we talked about the Skyward Sword leak that kind of leads me to that. Very minor spoiler alert, so I mean, I guess skip ahead like 20 seconds if you want to avoid this, 20 or 30 seconds. Very minor, but Demise is a character, an entity, a boss in Skyward Sword, right? If you beat Skyward Sword, then you know he is the main boss in that game. Now, Demise, without spoiling too much about Skyward Sword, is basically the ultimate evil. I might be paraphrasing some of these things, but he's essentially the ultimate evil, right? Demise basically is bigger than Ganon. He's basically the one that provides. He's the source of evil, right? So I'm not sure if he actually created Ganon. I can't remember that part, but he essentially gave Ganon his power. Any other enemy, I'm assuming in the Zelda universe, I'm assuming that the source of that evil, like Zant, for example. I'm almost positive that in Twilight Princess, that kind of glowing entity that Zant sees at that one part, if you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure that's Demise as well. So Demise is basically the ultimate evil, and I'm almost positive that the skeleton that you see in Breath of the Wild 2's trailer is Demise. I'm almost certain of it that is Demise, and it's kind of teasing that Demise is returning. And so I think it makes sense that these leaks are actually happening together, because I think Skyward Sword is still going to be coming before Breath of the Wild 2, and I think it makes sense for that to introduce more people to who Demise is and that kind of, origin story before, getting into Breath of the Wild sequel, where we're going to see him resurrected. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, but I don't know. That's just my theory. That's just what, I think. But anyways, the point is, Breath of the Wild 2 Collector's Edition leak, Standard Edition leak. This site, like I said, it has a track record correctly leaking The Witcher 3 for Nintendo Switch, and everything ended up happening with that. So, and there's also rumors that we're going to get a big Nintendo Direct towards the end of the month. So maybe we're going to get a direct. We're going to get more information about Breath of the Wild sequel, which I'm still betting is going to come in 2021. Maybe we're going to get an announcement that Skyward Sword for Switch is going to be coming this year in 2020, later this year. And it's going to kind of set up perfectly leading into Breath of the Wild sequel. I'm still betting on that. I'm still betting that 100% that, Skyward Sword's this year and Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be next year. I could be wrong, obviously, but that's just been my strong belief for like the past year and a half, 2 years, whatever, how long it's been. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all this information in the comment section below. Again, whenever we get official information, I'll be the first to let you guys know. So keep locked on the channel. Otherwise, hope you guys are staying safe, staying well, and I'll see you guys soon in another one. Thanks for watching. Until then, game on.